Incidentally, you did not land here. Something more profound you are looking for, something genuine in a superficial world of relationships. But here is the sour reality that most people do not want to admit. There are so many men stuck in average, pursuing transient pleasures without even knowing what makes them exceptional. There is a fallacy that pervades modern thought. Appearance, wealth, and charm. These exterior traits most believe attract women. Listen well, for these are nothing but distractions from what truly matters. The high-value traits that make a man absolutely irresistible are seldom talked about, not often understood. Character is what makes a man of stature. In today's cacophonic world full of empty threats and hollow individuals, your character singles you out among the forgettable crowd. If you really want to reach the highest plane of attraction possible for you, become more than the shadow of some others, valuable traits are worth nurturing, qualities commanding the respect that they naturally invoke. For the shy, this was not the road. In case of a natural ability to draw women to you without desperate struggling, all that follows is deserving of your focused attention. Here and now we unveil 10 powerful characteristics irrepressibly attractive men share. 1. Unshakable self-confidence. Reality demands acknowledgement. Without belief in oneself, you will always be invisible. Money, intelligence, even appearance, these mean nothing without a commanding presence behind them. Her attention, or anyone's, these alone will never truly accomplish. Confidence is not a choice but a requirement, a steadfast belief in your own inherent worth, requiring no validation from the external world to stand firm. This is the mindset with which ancient Emperor Marcus Aurelius governed, writing, "Waste no time arguing about what makes a good man. Be one. Apart from appearance alone, women are assured." With your unshaken voice asserting conviction, with your deliberate movement taken with purpose, confidence exudes raw strength. Strength, poise, leadership. Female psychology craves these things instinctively. Without them, somewhere else her attention will wander. This is a trend that takes place without exception. Blunt truth must be acknowledged. Most men only do confidence. Puffed chests, booming voices, hoping no one notices the insecurity within. Authentic confidence cannot be faked. By being in discomfort, real confidence is made through discipline, hardened in action. If failure can no longer defeat you, if submission is still a no-go, if arriving for yourself is off the table, then and only then does confidence start to build. Without this firm foundation, any mask ultimately breaks down under pressure. Think about your life approach. Do you walk as if master of your fate, or tentatively tiptoe, afraid of what others will think? Not talent or luck makes this difference, but attitude. Self-assurance knows your worth is yours forever, something no one gives, so no one can take. A fire within, unextinguishable. If connecting with this energy speaks to you, leave permission here. Validation seeking ends here. Not from her, society, your family, friends, or your past does your worth derive. Your belief is what makes it real. The stars need not align. Your confidence only needs waking. 2. Empathetic listening. A fact must be stated. Men hardly ever truly listen. Empty sound they permit. Vacant gaze drifting, waiting restively to get their turn to speak. Then they wonder why women step back, why emotionally unavailable adjectives cling. Harsh truth emerges. Mediocrity that is forgettable awaits men who cannot listen well. In this ocean of forgettable men, easily forgotten you are. Empathic listening converts passive reception into active action. Beyond hearing words, understanding of feelings is your goal. Unspoken fears, hidden desires, unspoken needs. This connection women crave above all else. Believe this truth. A man who listens profoundly will always defeat a self-absorbed competitor. This phenomenon is explained by biology. Emotional security that naturally a woman wants, and if you are finding yourself incapable of providing this security, another man who can will be there before long. The ancient philosopher Epictetus rightfully noted, 2 ears and 1 mouth we have, so we may listen twice as much as we speak. But most men behave as if they possess 2 mouths and no ears, too self-absorbed to actually hear. Distinct from these fellows you must become. Through sincere listening, from 99% of competitors, you differentiate yourself immediately. Your presence, genuine or merely done. The distinction she perceives, and in the absence of genuine listening, her interest already fades away. 3. Chivalrous character. Faced with reality, modern men have forgotten true masculinity. Strength seasoned with delicacy, attributes defining true manhood for centuries, lost in chaos. Chivalry not passé, but rare, making its practitioners very valuable. Take this motto to heart. Nature has given me life, but living well my teachers showed me. Ponder well, whose lessons guide you? Which values shape your personality? Chivalry is not weakness, but strength so solid it allows kindness without compromising firmness. Harsh reality demands recognition. Too many mistakenly assume chivalry produces the too nice man women scorn. This illusion hurts so many men. Kindness women never spurn. They spurn men showing kindness without spine. If paying for supper or holding open doors is necessary to command her attention, chivalry you so woefully misinterpreted. Manipulation this is, and not honor. Real chivalry does not look for something in return. Good deeds you do not for pay or reward, but because they are what suit your character. This wholesome balance women eagerly crave. They instinctively look for men able to lead without dominating, care for without mothering. Men who are chivalrous move not only noted, but etched in memory. 4. Genuine humor. Reality demands confrontation. Without laughter you create, enduring interest you can't maintain. Women are attracted to humor the way moths are attracted to flame. Not to jokes that you share, but to insight that you offer. A majority of men fail miserably at humor, embarrassing themselves with insincere jokes. Intelligence-based humor matures naturally. Brilliance arising from confidence, charm that arises from wit. Insecurity in the guise of humor women identify instantly, and respect evaporates faster than brief eye contact. Great leaders throughout the ages recognized the strength of humor. Marcus Aurelius noticed the follies of life with serene understanding. Bitterness he avoided in favor of insight. Humor in itself is stoicism. The ability to laugh at life remains unshatterable inner fortitude. With this attribute, not merely witty you are, magnetic you are. Psychology verifies this account. Emotional bonds humor creates. Laughter releases dopamine, the pleasure chemical she associates with your presence long after you have left. Opposed to this, coarse, excessive, or sardonic humor creates disgust and not attraction. Humor demands not performance, but attitude. Life contrasts seen with wisdom and not with cynicism. In a sea of bitter, angry men, the power of authentic laughter you alone command. 5. Physical fitness. Harsh reality this may be. Appearance means more than most will admit. Not only are issues of attractiveness behind this truth, investment in physical strength reveals self-discipline and self-control. Women notice it more than they would acknowledge in the open. Bitter truth needs to be conceded. Too many men disregard their bodies, blaming it on time, genes, or other unreasonable excuses. Ask yourself the following question. Was Alexander the Great able to conquer armies over continents with a weak body and weak mind? Physical strength through mental strength cannot be separated. Exercises he did not only for war, but to earn respect, first from himself, later from others. When neglecting your body, attraction you lose, and simultaneously project to the world the message of your insensitivity to yourself. Explanation needed. Aesthetics are all superficial gains. More meaning the commitment represents every drop of perspiration, every repetition, every second of agony is proof of readiness to suffer for improvement. Women admire this characteristic profoundly, not due to six-pack abs they predominantly desire, but due to commitment these represent. Psychologically, physical fitness is paired with dominance. Confident, energetic, capable. Those are the qualities women biologically seek in potential mates. Scientific evidence confirms physical fitness's direct link to higher testosterone levels, not just affecting appearance, but charisma, energy, even movement through a room. Your body, your choice is take care or neglect. Results either way you can't escape. 6. Grooming and style. Directness is in this case better. Appearance is your armor. Self-respect, dress, meticulousness, these speak of levels of self-respect. Consider this fact, whatever women notice and hard reality happens, if seeming not to care, caring for her you cannot expect. Grooming is not vanity, it's mastery of details. Sideburn neatly trimmed, face immaculate, fragrance distinct without being overpowering. These are details that are important. Scientific fact. Women possess keener olfactory sensibilities, biologically primed to scent pheromones and indicators of virility. A cleanly, naturally confident man leaves lasting mental imprints. Ignore these rules, and into a sea of forgettable faces you disappear. Style is in equal significance, not about expensive labels or flashy fashions, but personal presentation ownership. Tailored suits, pressed shirts, neatly rolled sleeves. Details speak volumes about character. Great leaders of history never wore their ceremonial wear sloppily. Every element of the great leaders' clothing represented discipline. Brutal fact allows for recognition. Most men spoil their reputation through indolence or indifference. Unnecessary they consider grooming, superficial style to them. And then they complain that serious consideration they never receive. Women naturally gravitate toward men displaying order and acuteness, signs of mind and stability of emotions. A disheveled man appears messy outwardly, reflecting inward mess equally. Direct association connects grooming with confidence. Good feeling is built with the appearance of looking good, and confidence radiates from posture, voice, entire presence. Autonomous men transmit mastery with no hostility and sincerely mastery of himself women desire in a man and not wildlife. Mirror reflection requires honest evaluation. High-value man or self-denying man. Style and grooming are not about impressing other people, but about reflecting self-worth. If self-respect is not possible, respect from her is not possible either. 7. Emotional maturity. Emotional maturity is not suppressing emotions, but understanding, guiding, and channeling them in a constructive direction. Far too many men live in the shadow of their emotions, anger, jealousy, or fear dictating the terms. Strength is not being controlled by emotions, but managing emotions. Spontaneous reactions to life's problems you avoid. In their place, calmness, reasonableness, and self-discipline guide your responses. This is the difference between boys and men. Consider Marcus Aurelius. As Roman emperor and practicing Stoic, ruling the empire began with first ruling oneself. When generals lost their way, when empire was on the verge of collapse, Aurelius released anger, mastered emotions, and decided with peaceful wisdom. This is emotional maturity's strength. Women are naturally drawn to emotionally stable men. Partners they want who hold up unshaken in times of trouble, who meet adversity with calmness rather than raging with fury or insecurity. Emotional maturity involves owning up to responses, being responsible for choices, using emotion as compass without becoming their prisoner. From emotional mastery, you're a pillar of calm amidst life's tempests, drama avoidant, proportionally responsive to troubles, leadership embracing, ideal partner material you become. Wisdom informed, knowing when firmness be, gentleness scenarios call for, bringing tranquility not just for yourself, but those you love. Self-reflection question: how do you react when challenged? Do you let emotions control you, or do you control emotions? The road of emotional maturity demands self-knowledge, mastery, accountability, challenging but transformative. Walking this road sets the stage for trust, respect, and admiration women can't help but observe. Your decision is still simple. Stagnate as forgettable man readily replaceable, or stand unshakable in strength, presence, and purpose. If leveling up is your desire, action time is here. Knowing without doing accomplishes nothing. 8. Purpose-driven direction. Goalless men women never want. Direction in life shows conviction and character few men really have. Without purpose, respect from others impossible to command, especially from women naturally attracted to men with vision. Purpose adds significance to your life. Directionless men drift through life reacting instead of initiating, imitating instead of leading. Consider history's most attractive men. Their magnetism due to unwavering dedication to deep purpose. Whether building empires, creating masterpieces, or reshaping cultures, these men lived beyond themselves. Women naturally see through purpose-oriented men. An instinctual element stirs the female psyche on meeting a man who is searching for meaningful aims with unyielding resolve. Safety this brings not just monetarily, but existentially. Resilience follows purpose, plus perspective, and immovable character, attributes that establish foundation in relationships. Brutal candor required. The majority of men today crave nothing but fleeting pleasure. Hedonistic weekend binges, status, or superficial accomplishments substitute for genuine purpose. And they're perplexed as to why meaningful connection seems to go them by. Why women are initially interested in them but soon forgettable. Purpose comes with courage, answering life's greatest questions most men refuse. What values do you live by? What will you leave behind after you're gone? What principles would you fight for no matter the price? These questions differentiate remarkable men from unremarkable ones. Purpose stirs not through dreaming, but through doing. Try, investigate, immerse in life fully. By experience, calling becomes known through setbacks and triumphs alike. Women admire this process so much. Even unfinished purpose-seeking is more impressive than purposeless being. 9. Genuine integrity. Words equaling deeds define integrity. Scarce commodity modern men so seldom have. So easily created, too often broken vows. This pattern modern dating epitomizes. Amongst vow breakers, dependable men stand out like stars. Integrity is non-negotiable inner strength. Stand by personal code regardless of convenience. Ancient Stoics valued integrity highest. Epictetus taught, character is more important than reputation. Don't care how you appear to others, but who you are. Such counsel modern men so badly need. Women have awesome intuition for authenticity detection. False performers they spot in no time through experience. Man demonstrating true integrity becomes more valuable rare commodity, which separates him instantly from pretenders around him. Integrity is beyond honesty, but it includes it. Adhering to principles despite temptation, taking responsibility, embracing despite pain, challenging right decision over accommodating wrong decision. These deeds integrity define. Moments of little importance show character better than great words. Everyday choices, when no one is observing, ultimate character exam supply. Harsh reality must be recognized. Honor demands sacrifice. Momentary enjoyment, other people's approval, even potential relationships at times have to be set aside in defense of principle. But in sacrifice, unbreakable foundation builds that naturally attracts quality women in search of substance and not pyrotechnics. Internal compass integrity gives direction independent of outside pressure. This steadiness women are deeply drawn to. Turmoil encircles contemporary life, making men of principle more and more precious. Integrity simply earns respect without requiring it. Quality immediately recognizable, but increasingly elusive. 10. Patience along with persistence. Contemporary society is enamored with instant gratification. Patience a rare virtue fewer and fewer men develop. But patience delineates boys from men, novices from experts. Expectation of immediate results is a childish mentality that's bound for disillusionment. Ancient Stoics appreciated time's role in noble achievement. Seneca wrote, "Time discovers truth." Patience requires more courage than impulsiveness, the desire to allow natural processes their seasons. Women intuitively feel this virtue. Man being patient radiates maturity few competitors can match. Perseverance is patience's companion, continuing in spite of obstacles, adapting without giving up. These two traits are unbeatable combinations. Consider history's greatest achievements, none overnight occurred. Behind every success story stands unyielding perseverance in the face of hundreds of failures. Women instinctively like tenacious men. Evolutionary psychology explains why. Provider and protector with capacity to sustain effort in adversity, survival advantages offered. Attraction lies rooted despite modern convenience. Harsh truth warrants acknowledgement. Most men give up at initial resistance. Dating websites, professional development, self-realization. Giving up at initial adversity forms modern plague. Long-suffering persistence increasingly becomes defining feature, separating exceptional men from forgettable masses. Patient persistence everywhere, relationships, work, personal development. It is a characteristic that enables survival of adversity that destroys weaker men. Women notice this quality in action, not words. Persistence words are nothing. Demonstrated persistence is all. These 10 traits constitute building blocks of invincible manhood, not trickery or imitation, but by genuine character development, naturally appealing you become. Women intuitively recognize genuine value. Gimmicks are not required. Transformation journey begins with one step. Which character should be tackled first? Where can improvement most impact your end result? Implementation, not information, is what drives transformation. Keep this fact in perspective. Exceptional outcomes require exceptional character. Mediocre input produces mediocre result. If exceptional woman you desire, exceptional man you must become. Choice yours is. Mediocrity accepts majority. Excellence waits for minority who are willing to develop these traits without compromise. Now it's decision time. Stay as usual or start change today. Your future self will be grateful you made the growth choice.